What's up guys, C2113 here, and today we're going to be checking out the Agoz leather holster for the Cat S61 rugged smartphone. Okay, so here's the Agoz case, or Agoz. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce A-G-O-Z, but whatever. I guess the name's not super important. Just know what to look for. Now, if you know anything about the Cat S60, or in this case, the S61, you know that there just aren't any accessories and pretty much no cases out there for them. And that makes it difficult when you're looking for some way to carry and or protect your phone. Now, I understand people are going to say, well, why you got to protect a rugged phone? You know, it's rugged and it's drop resistant, but it's not break proof. You can still break the phone. And so having a way, especially for tradesmen and contractors and plumbers and people with rugged jobs, to have a way of storing and carrying their phone that doesn't involve it going in and out of their pocket is actually better. Number one, if your hands are dirty, the last thing you want to be doing is shoving your hand all the way into your pocket, because all you're going to do is get all that dirt or whatever's on your hand lying on the inside of your pocket when you pull your phone out. And then of course also, it's difficult. If you're wearing gloves, it can be very difficult to get your hand into a pocket. So that's what something like this belt holster comes into play. Now this thing's only 10 bucks on Amazon, and I liked it because it was a horizontal style. I'm not really a fan of the vertical style that kind of sits like this on the belt. I kind of prefer this because it seems a more natural way of getting the phone out. See, if it's vertical, then you're either going to have the phone upside down like this, or you're going to have the phone like this. Whereas if it's here, you just pull it right out. So it's pretty simple. It's, despite being only $10, it doesn't feel cheap. Right in here, you got your silica gel, obvious stuff here. And it's got a lining in here of this faux velvet felt type material, and that's pretty much it. And then on the back here, you've got two options. You've got your single release clip-on system here, which is basically you can slide it on and off easily. And then if you want a more permanent solution, as in you're not going to be removing the holster, back and forth, you can run the belt loop through all three, and the side loops here are permanent loops, so you'll have to remove your belt to take it off. And of course in the front you've got a magnet that holds the flap down. But it's pretty simple. And if we take the S61 here and just slide it in, we can see that it's a tight fit. But it does actually fit. Now obviously this case is not made for this phone. It's made for a range of phones, including the S60 and the S61 and I think the S41 as well. So it's not made as an ideal fit. And especially I think with the added height of the S61, you can see here that it's a little bit tight. But the advantage, of course, is it has elastic on this end, as you can see, so it will stretch into place. The biggest, I'd say, point of friction or difficulty in entry here is probably going to be your FLIR bump right here, because with the rest of the width of the phone, it fits okay, but you can see I can't close that flap until I get the phone down a little deeper in there. And then once it's in there, it'll close just fine. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get this on my belt and show you guys how it looks on my belt. Again, this is going to be something that I'm going to have to review alongside my Cat S61, which I've got the review coming in less than a week now. But I don't want to give a premature review, especially on something like this, because a lot of times, with these materials on cheaper products, they'll seem good when they're new and for the first couple weeks, and then they just start to fall apart. So I'm really curious to see if this $10 will go a long way, or if this is just sort of a one and replace type deal where you just buy one every couple months because it keeps breaking. So anyway guys, let me get this on my belt and I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty guys, so as you see here, I got it on my belt and it fits very nice. I decided to run the belt through the loops, and I've got a thick belt here. It's one of these seat belt type belts, as you see here. So you can see here, it's very thick and it still manages to go through all three belt loops, and it's very secure because that middle loop actually clamps down as well. So it's not going to go anywhere. So getting it out too is really easy. They've got a little hole at the bottom to help you push the phone through. So basically, magnetically closes, you open the latch, you push up, and you grab your phone. And it's right there. And again, putting it in is just as easy. You push down,
close your flap. So you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna fall off or slip off at all. But I'm gonna have to use this thing for a few weeks to give you my honest review. So it's gonna probably come out after my S61 full review. But I'm definitely gonna be using this alongside, obviously. And it makes a lot more sense to be able to carry this phone. That way, when I get my phone dirty, I'm not going to have to worry about shoving a dirty phone back in my pocket before I have a chance to wash it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Leave them below. And if you want to see more, get subscribed.